British cars, I look at, I talk to some American mechanics locally or whatever, and I say, it's a this, that, and the, oh, I wouldn't touch that, but I think when you grow up with something and you learned Lucas Electric from day one, and the idiosyncrasies of English cars are what they are, and you get to understand them, and I think it just becomes first nature, and it's what you know. So the more you do it, the more you understand it, and I think that kind of drives the passion, because now these cars that I used to work on because I had to drive them are now classic cars that usually somebody else owns, and I guess that's part of the thrill of it as well, is kind of seeing a car come in that needs a little love, and we give it that little bit of love, and we have a happy customer at the end of it. But when you spend time with these people and you understand their expertise and their attention to detail and their willingness to be here and turn up every day because they're passionate about what they're doing, then you know that you've got something very precious that really money can't buy. Three of our people in this are here today have been here each 20 years. And that says something about the business, the passion, and their motivation to want to do that every day and still come in with a smile on their face. And we have a lot of fun in the shop. We get the job done, and we have those serious moments when we look at cars and we go, okay, we got to really figure this out, guys. But for the most part, we have a really great crew that just wants to get the job done, and shows that final piece of detail orientated workmanship that is absolutely vital, when doing these kind of cars. So most of these cars we have here, people have an emotional involvement with. This particular E-Type next to me here, owned by a lady called Susan from Los Gatos, and this was her dad's car, and we restored it, we painted it, we built the engine, and went through the whole car, interior and everything. And she wants us to work on it and continue to do the service work because she trusts us and she likes what we did. But ultimately it's her dad's car. In fact, just about every car in the shop, there is a story behind it, and that's really fascinating. A customer having a sentimental value. I mean, I think I can probably look at all of the cars in here and I know that there's a story behind it. And it's intriguing to find out what the story is, and it gets you excited, and you share that with the team. Did you know such and such? And they went, no, that's pretty cool. And it's like, and that's what makes the personal involvement, from whoever works on the car, whoever touches the car, knows the story, and for a lot of times we meet the customers, which is fabulous. It doesn't always happen because we get cars from all over. A couple of cars from Hawaii, a couple of cars from Michigan, and so on and so on. But we really get to know our customers. I like to get to know the customers. I like the story up front because I can share that, and I think it just makes it that much more special. Always quality control is always at the top of my list, because that is what breeds customer satisfaction. We want to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied. I don't intend doing a ton of advertising because I've always been able to do it the word of mouth way with people that are happy with what you do. And we want to do that in a way that is affordable, because there are some shops out there that we compete with, and I look at their labor rates and I wonder how they get away with it, and it really just kind of blows me away. And of course, we got to make a profit because that's what we're here to do, but we can do it with a good balance of everything. So quality control, making sure everybody's happy, customer satisfaction, and have some fun. That's kind of what we like to do.